Alright, so what is good, everybody? This is, of course, your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at y'all again with yet another. It's a new month, so y'all know what that means. It's time to get into my top 10 upcoming, most anticipated, most hyped sneakers. Basically, what I'm trying to say is whether it's for the toe or for the dough, you know, I'll probably judge. These are gonna be 10 shoes with a lot of honorable mentions that y'all should be looking out for this month, December 2024. Holiday season is in full effect and there are drops and drops and drops every week. And listen, it ain't no different this month. It's holiday season. Drop a like, finesse the bell, sub up if you haven't already. What are you doing? And let's get into this top 10. First things first, Blam. Y'all see the poster, 60% off sale on sample right now. You order something, you get entered in to win a pair of black cement 3s. Y'all see it, 60%, use code CYBERWEEK. And some of y'all might have peeped both of these in the background. They're there because I'm giving both of these pairs away on December 6th on Whatnot. Listen, use the link in the pinned comment down below. Get $15 off your first purchase. Last week, I gave away Black Cats and was running crazy deals for Black Friday. This Friday, December 6th, time should be at 6:30 p.m. EST. Yes, I'm gonna be giving away a pair of medium olive Travs and Wu-Tang Dunks. This week, we are doubling up. If you missed last week's show, come to this week's show. If you missed this week's show, we got more on the way. Use that link. And remember, that 15 ain't just for me. You guys can cop anything off the app. Listen, it's a live auction app, all right? Listen, I'll be up there doing my QVC thing, throwing some crazy deals. Do not miss it. Use that link this Friday. I will see y'all soon. Come with some Travs, get some Wu-Tangs, get some Bape, get some human-made personals for over 50% off. Listen, come through. I'm gonna see y'all there, link down below. Now, like I said, top 10. Up first at number 10 on December 4th, we got the Copper Foams, all right? Retailing these should be a hefty. I ain't gonna lie, this is a hefty. $240 on these joints. I went looking around just to see that these really sell out, and on boutique sites, I still see them all the way up to size 12. Usually Yacht Gang, it'd be gone, and the smaller sizes, they're not really small, but like 10.5 and down, you can find. But this time, I'm seeing more and more pairs still available, which ain't a bad thing. $240 off the hip, plus tax, plus possible shipping. That's about a $280 foam, depending on where you buying them at. And listen, it's a lot of bread, bro. At that point, you feel like you spending resale for retail. If you're patient on these and you wear a smaller size, don't be surprised if you can catch them on a 15 or 20% off sale for Christmas. It might be on the way. Y'all let me know if y'all cop these though. At number 9, we got Soulfly and Jordan back, this time on Air Jordan 12, and this is the Cafecito or Cafecito. Listen, I'm not Cuban, so I ain't gonna put, you know, the sauce on it like y'all would, but listen, the Cafecito joints. Now, these are gonna be dropping exclusively at Soulfly on December 6th. I would assume that there's gonna be a wider release of the shoe. If there's not, I would be surprised. But if you like them, as always, don't tell me I told you just to sleep and relax, you cool. Now, if you like this shoe, go cop it. It's an all over white cracked leather with brown leather hits on it as well. I mean, the colorway looks good. You got Soulfly going down the tongue, the extra coffee like canvas bag that comes inside the shoe. I think that's like the dust bag for the shoes as well. Custom box for release. I mean, they really covered all the bases. At the end of the day, it is a white and brown 12. And depending on if you're really feeling them, especially that cracked leather, some people don't like the cracked leather. I think it really gives the shoe some texture. And when you see them in person, you can just tell like, all right, those are not regular 12s. First off, white and brown 12s. Where are those from? Again, Soulfly, Miami, December 6th. I don't know exact retail. I would assume it's gonna be between $220 and $230. So good luck if you're going for these joints right here. At number 8, we got Gallery and Asics back once again, Blam. Now, if you seen this and was like, bro, what pair of Asics is that? Listen, you're not alone. I said the same thing. Now, this is actually a brand new Asics. These are called the K1011 or the K1011. And this one's a mixture of different like Asics silhouettes. Now, you got 3 colorways in these joints. It's gonna be a white and black one, kind of like a painted white one. Now those are gonna retail at $325, but the kind of multicolored and the green joints, those are gonna retail at $295. Yes, that's a hefty retail, but when Gallery touches Asics, the price goes up. That's just, you know, that's how it works. If you don't believe me, just go check for how much Gallery Asics go for. You'll come back and say, okay, I understand. Now, as far as an in-store release, they will be dropping at Gallery on the 6th. As far as an online release, it's gonna be on December 12th. And I actually do think they're doing an EQL raffle for these joints. I would have to assume that these is gonna be very limited. If I had to pick my favorite, it would definitely be the multicolor. After that, probably be the green. The painted joints, not really for me, but it makes sense coming from Gallery. Listen, I ain't heard a lot of hoopla yet about these, but as we get closer to that release, trust me, people are definitely gonna go for these for the toe, but more so for the dough. Gallery with Asics, that's number 8. Let's get to the next one. At number 7, we got J-Tips and Saucony back once again. This time it's on the Matrix OG. And this is that cranberry colorway. Now there is also a cotton candy colorway, but I believe that was a Complex Con exclusive. So now we're getting these joints, and again, dropping on December 6th at 9 a.m. EST on Saucony.com. I'm pretty sure that the jtips.com release already happened. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. So if you missed them on that one, they are dropping once again. Listen, in my eyes, J-Tips can really do no wrong, and we have not seen this model in a very, very long time. So salutes to him for having one of the best shoes this year. I'm telling you right now, yes, J-Tips is gonna make it to my top 10, top 15, whatever it's gonna be. Do I like these as much as that top 10 shoe? No, but I will say salutes to him for picking something out of the ordinary and not just going straight to the Triumph, because in my opinion, that's the shoe that I would pick. Or another Pro Grid Omni 9, which I wouldn't be surprised they revisit that one. But yeah, different model, good materials, good collab. And I'm pretty sure these not gonna retail for more than 150, so they definitely on the list. At number 6, y'all knew these were gonna make it to the list. A classic in my opinion, the Columbia or the Legend Blues, dropping again December 14th this year, retail $230. And yeah, if you guys want to early look at this, I did drop an early heat unboxing, early heat vlog. Did one for the Black Hats, did one for these 11. So if you haven't peeped the newest videos, go peep that. And yes, I will be dropping a full review for this shoe as well. Now we did have a shot drop, so y'all let me know if y'all hit on that shot drop. I did not, and I didn't really try actually. Anna tried for me, but I was not pressed because I had, like I said, an early pair. And maybe we can work this shoe in for another giveaway for the whatnot, but we will see. What has it been, like 9 or 10 years since these shoes dropped? Plus we get them with the revised shape, a higher pattern. Honestly, these joints is icy. Trust me, when we see these in person, in hand, the white with that blue, these is nice. Again, perfect word to describe these joints is icy in hand. But that's number 6. Y'all knew these was on the list. Slight bars. Let's get to the next one. At number 5, listen, y'all know how I am about Forces, and I'm a sucker for a good pair of Forces. Bland. We got 2 pairs of Kobe Air Force 1 inspired by his 02 and 03 PEs. Now I did see a couple of these popping up for sale. It seems like City Gear was letting these joints go early, so that's like City Gear / Hibbett. So some of y'all out there actually might already have these joints, but as far as the official release date, they're going to be dropping on the 13th. I believe retail is $130. Now y'all see it's 2 pairs. The white pair is the one that's going to be everywhere, okay? Nike sneakers, boutiques, like I said, Hibbett, City Gear, everywhere. That does not still make it a good pair. It is a fire pair of Forces in my opinion. Now, that black joint with the Kobe logos all over it, apparently this pair is going to be limited to 8,000 pairs. And the assumption on these right now is that they're going to drop on the 13th as well alongside these white joints. But again, they are way more limited. 8,000 pairs, that is not a lot. So if you want either pair of these Kobe's, listen, good luck. The white pair shouldn't be too hard to cop. I need to actually check on my Hibbett app and just check around. Like I said, they should be dropping everywhere. But if you want that black pair, keep an eye out. Again, it's not official when the black pair is actually gonna drop, but just keep an eye out. Could drop alongside those white ones on Nike sneakers. Y'all got the info. All right, good luck. At number 4, we got another big release, and again, dropping on December 13th. We got 2 pairs. Again, that's 4 pairs in one day. Blam, y'all see them. We got the Stash Air Max 95 as well as the Stash Air Force 1. Again, both of these Stash pairs dropping on December 13th. Retail for the 95s, I believe, is $200. So that's like, I forgot how much 95s. 95s like 185, 190 now. So that's about 10 to 15 over regular retail. As far as the Forces, I think they're probably gonna retail at maybe 150, I would assume. There is a material switch up on these joints. Now, if you ask me, I love Forces. You know that. But in this particular instance, I'm taking the 95s over the Forces. The Forces just not really, you know, I'm not really pressed for the Forces, but the 95s, yeah, I'll spend some bread for those. Resale, not that resale bread, but like retail bread, yeah, I'll spend retail for these. Just had to clarify that real quick. Another kind of cult classic, in my opinion, the Stash joints. And yeah, I will be going for the 95s, and good luck if you are going for these. Again, if we add up totals, if we counting pockets, if you got the 95s at 200, then you got the Forces at, let's just say 150, then you got the Kobe's at 130, that's easily an over $500 day just on shoes. And there's probably gonna be more dropping on that day too, so yeah, good luck. Of course, we got some honorable mentions this month because there's just too many shoes to do just a top 10. First off, Blam. Now, these should be dropping, all right? It's not official yet, but a Cortez pair of 95s in black and yellow, another pair of 95s. This is a rumor that came out a little bit ago, but it was reported holiday of 2024. Now, I know they got the Huaraches also dropping. There's like a new pair of Huaraches that popped up today as well. So just know that these 95s should be on the way, and they are slated for December, at least right now. Up next on December 5th for 115, we got the Who Decides War in Air Jordan Flight Court. I just want to say congrats to Who Decides War. Also, congrats Murder Bravado. Everybody on that team, congrats, because listen, I feel like this is kind of long overdue for them. So it is cool to see a brand that I've kind of seen from the beginning. And I actually have an old like Murder Bravado jersey that I still have to this day. So it is cool to see them from the beginning to getting that Jordan collab. So salutes. Again, December 5th, retail $115. Now I just want to mention these. They weren't on the top 10. They would have been on the top 10, but they had already dropped. And that is the Concrete Boards Air Force One. People were asking me my opinion. If you didn't already know, I love the Rockefeller Air Force Ones, and I mean, how many times I gotta tell you I love Air Force Ones? In my opinion, as an ode to that era of forces, I think these are hard. Did I cop? Yes. And will y'all see them on camera? Yes. They're on the way to my crib right now. Salutes to Soul Play ATL actually won the EQL raffle that they had. So yes, in my opinion, these forces are hard, all right? I don't know exactly why people were hating on them so bad, other than, you know, the whole Yachty thing, but they switched that, Beam and Yachty switched that. But unfortunately, how Yachty moved right before the release, in my opinion, I felt like it just got kind of popular to hate on this shoe. But if you really wanted it, hopefully you were able to grab and listen. It made it easier for me. I got my pair. I'm good. Up next, we got Nike SB back with another pair of low tops. Blam, y'all see him. This is the Sonics colorway of an SB Dunk Low. Obviously, Seattle Supersonics inspired, and this is just a clean, good colorway. I don't really need to say much more. We actually got another pair of SBs on this week's list, and y'all might be kind of surprised at where I put those. Another one on December 11th, we get 2 pairs of the Love You Forever or the Knock the Forces. Blam. We got a Citron tint, which is that yellow joint, and a Cobalt tint, which is the blue. Now, both of these are gonna be dropping once again on the 11th. Retail is $160. And I also think that if you're in Europe, they're actually restocking the all white Love You Forever joints over there across the water. Gotta be honest, I'm not too pressed, but it will be a bigger release for December, so I wanted to include it. Up next, December 12th, Blam, we got the Christmas Kobe 9 Pro Tro, all right? These are dropping for $240, yes. $240 off the hip in adult sizes. And I remember having a pair of these Kobe 9 Elites, bro. I had the Maestro joints from like the New Orleans Gumbo All-Star Pack. I'm pretty sure I'll probably throw up the video right here. But yes, I did have these, and yes, I did wear them with jeans. Listen, it was a different time. Don't bully me, all right? Nevertheless, it is cool to see these come back. And like I said, December 12th. That means Stash Kobe Air Forces December 13th. Kobe 9s on December 12th. And then on what, the 11th, you got the Drake Forces. Like, yo, December is not playing with y'all. Up next on December 7th, if you missed the Ama 95s on their site, you got another chance. Blam, y'all see them right here. Okay, we already know. Weirdly, I feel like they took a little bit longer to come from the boutique release to the Nike sneakers. I feel like there might have been more time in between these two releases. Like I was saying though, retailing these $190 December 7th on Nike sneakers. And I wouldn't be surprised if this was another one that drops at boutiques as well. I'm not exactly sure on that just yet though. We also got another colorway of this Crocs Juniper. Yes, Salehi is back. I think this is actually the best colorway I've seen in this shoe so far, and this is being called the Sud colorway. Retailing these is going to be $140, dropping at 9 AM PST on beasponge.com again December 5th. That will be noon EST for my fellow Easterners, all right? Up next, sometime in December, we are going to be getting Blam 2 more pairs of Fear of God Athletics basketball 2s. I believe the colorway on this is like midnight olive brown. I don't know, it's like an olivey brown colorway. And don't get me wrong, I actually do like how this shoe looks. The shoe looks good, the shape looks good. It looks Fear of God for sure, but I do think the previous releases not doing as well could hurt this one. Now, I'm not sure on the exact release. The original retail for the Fear of God basketball 1 or the Athletics basketball 1 was $250, and that was high, so I wouldn't be surprised they dropped the retail just a little bit to help people out. Once I get a set and solid release date on these, I'll keep you updated on the heater hype. And to go ahead and round up our mentions, we got some Spiritins. On December 20th, we're getting the OG Spiritins back. The navy, white, gray with the red, and these actually haven't dropped in OG form in like 8 years. I didn't even know that. I mean, I remember this shoe dropping, but I didn't know it was 8 years ago. Now, in addition to the OGs dropping, we should also be getting 2 pairs of Fragment Spiritins also. Now, these should be retailing at $170. Now, I've seen the release date of December 5th. I'm not exactly sure on that, but if it ain't December 5th, it will be in December. Again, OG dropping on the 20th, and then you also have these Fragment pairs on the way. I would take the OGs before I take either of the Fragments though. All right, top 3 time at number 3. It might surprise y'all, okay? I mean, he's right there. Y'all knew these shoes was on the list, okay? We got the Velvet Brown Travis 1 lows. Now, these should be dropping on December 21st for a retail of $150. And yes, I have them at number 3. Do I think this is a good colorway in them Travs? Yes. Will I be trying to cop them? Yes. Do I think it's the number 1 for this month though? No. I think there's two other shoes, and especially number one, that are kind of more new on the scene, even though it's an old shoe. And listen, some of y'all ain't gonna agree. That's fine. Y'all can tell me y'all top 3 or top 5 of December in the comments down below. But since this is my list, yeah, man, the Velvet Browns, that's number 3. Trust me, I'ma still go for them. I still want them, but it ain't the one or the 2. At number 2, I already know some of y'all gonna disagree with this one, but blam, we got the Wizard of Oz SBs. Now, for some reason, I saw the date as December 5th. I went to go check like skate shop posts, and my local one didn't post these at all. So I don't know about December 5th. You might have to check with your skate shop, but these should be dropping in December. Of course, the all over graphic, the top graphic on these is really the Field of Poppies. From, of course, the Wizard of Oz. You got Wizard of Oz logos on the tongue with the Nike swoosh. And that whole upper is removable. In my opinion, you know, the SBs still hit and they still got great collabs. And they still really feel like collector's items, collector's pieces in shoes, in my opinion. And this, to me, is another one of those. Again, they not gonna be for everyone, and if you don't like them, don't worry, don't go for them. Trust me, just sit back, relax, okay, and let everybody that wants them get their pairs. You're probably not gonna do that because they still gonna be worth some bread on the resale. It's fine. Again, I'm not gonna judge, but you know, I'm gonna judge a little. I've been waiting for solid info on this shoe for a while now, and all we have is December. This month they should be dropping, and like I said, I will be going for these 1000%. I think these are crazy. I think they stand out, and yeah, they are kind of a little ugly in a way, I ain't gonna lie, but they are very gorgeous to me. All right, that's number 2, the Wizard of Oz SBs. Yes. Now, I mean, what could be number 1? At number 1, it's a Sunder. Okay, it's actually 2 pairs of Sunders. The Kids of Immigrants Sunders, all right? Retail on these is $190, and they did say that these should be dropping via Nike Seekers, a wider release for these shoes because they did do an EQL raffle for both pairs. I entered, I lost, I went to go see the prices, and then I immediately closed the app because I was like, nah, I'm not spending, you know, $450, $400 plus $500 for this shoe. In my opinion, this is a strong contender for one of the top shoes of this year. The idea, the colorway, the shoe, the details, I really feel like they went crazy with these. And that's one of the reasons why I be waiting to do my top 10s, because then you get shoes like these out of nowhere that's like, yo, these is hard. These are top blank of 2024 contenders for sure. And they did it on a pair of Sunders out of nowhere at that. And I doubt that anybody from Kids of Immigrants is gonna watch this video. But if you got a size 12 or 12.5 laying around anywhere, hey, let me know, okay? Listen, y'all watching, let me just shoot my shot real quick. Okay, size 12 or 12.5, right? But yes, that's number 1, them Sunders. Absolutely insane shoe, and I'm glad that they did it again on a different model, on a Sunder. Obviously, Nike have been pushing the Sunders this year in 2024, but it is a good shoe, and it is kind of a newer silhouette to us. Definitely a new silhouette to me. As always, make sure you drop that like, finesse the bell, and sub if you haven't already. What are you doing? Make sure y'all use that Whatnot link down below. Get that $15 off your first purchase, and come win a pair of Travs or Wu-Tangs for free $99, or just come chill with us and get some crazy deals on some good shit, all right? Remember, y'all seen the flyer, 60% off sale going on right now on SampleInd.com. And that's all I got. Y'all let me know what you're looking forward to this month. And of course, we got lists on the way. I might need y'all's help for Bacardi Bull this year. I'm gonna need all the Basuda. I might have to tell y'all to send it in the Discord or something. But we'll get to that. Listen, that's it. Much love. I'm gonna see y'all next one. Peace.
Red and the diamonds on rubies, stuck in the dirt like